What is going on, guys? Today we are in Conan Exiles. It's been a minute since we really been on this. Damn, we got a bunch of shit going on outside, it sounds like. I did die, so I lost pretty much everything in my inventory. I gotta go back out. Gotta collect a bunch of shit. I gotta make everything again. It kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little devastating when that shit happens. But you guys, of course, seen that in the last episode. But we didn't cover much that was going on. So I made a little expansion over here. Right here's Kyson. He's a little bitch boy, little cuck boy Kai. But we made a little bit of an expansion right here. I kind of decided that this little part of the base was way too small to have all that storage in. And we only had it like all right here next to this little fire. So what I decided to do is expand it out, make a bunch of storage over here. If we need more, then of course we'll slap a little wall up and make more over here as well. And that's kind of the whole premise and the point of that. But guys, let's go ahead and get into it. We got to do some farming. We got to get some shit back. This sucks, man. It always sucks to recoup from all that loss. Guys, the reason why there's nobody here, it's a little bit earlier on in the day. Nobody's even really awake, I believe, and nobody's really alive. I don't know. We were off playing a bunch of shit. We went off playing Rainbow Six and doing all this other crap as well. So, yeah, we were having some fun whenever we were recording and doing things like that. But, guys, you know, it's the only reason why I'm here right now. And it's the same thing whenever it's like when it's ARC and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll get on way before anybody else and do some solo recording. Sometimes I like to just talk to you guys, update you guys on what's going on and things like that. You know, it's stuff that I like to do at least. Let's come over here. We got to make some tools and shit. Let's see. Let's craft that. And then we need to go ahead and craft this bad boy as well whenever this is made. But let's go out and collect some more of this shit. I want to make sure I don't get too close to guys because I don't really have much to be able to really take on some of these bigger guys. At the moment, of course. We'll get to the point where we can really fuck them up and shit like that. But, currently at the moment, you can't really do anything to anybody until we get a bow and some arrows again. That's my thing, man. I want that bow back. The bow is amazing in this game, dude. It fucking shreds. I recommend it. If you guys play it, go after bow immediately. Fuck the fucking sword, dude. Shit's garbage. And then after that, of course, go after and go get the little knife so you can get all that hide and shit. Hell yeah. Alright, let's come over here and let's make us our... Let's go ahead and make this. Can we make this? No, so we need twine. What do we need for the bow? I know it's twine and hide. So, let's go ahead and get some twine. We're going to have to kill a couple of things to get some hide. Or, I mean, we could technically grab it out of the box. I'd rather not use that hide, though. I'm kind of trying to keep a hold of most of my hide. Mainly for the fact is because I'm about to get to the point where I'm going to start making some new armor. And I need to be able to make some better tools, swords, and shit like that. So, actually, speaking of swords, I believe I have one made over in that forge. So we'll go over there and grab it real quick. Let's see. Let's grab some of this shit, and then we need a lot of plant fiber, honestly. We're going to need quite a bit to be able to get back on our feet. With all of the shit that we ran out of, man, I made everybody armor and everything, and everybody died, pretty much. It kind of sucks. We made all bows and all this other crap, too, so it was a lot of shit lost. But we were able to explore a little bit more than what we have been. And that is something that we need to kind of figure out, especially when it comes to the heat and stuff. There has to be a better way to be able to manage heat and all of that. So let's go ahead and come over here. Let's kill these guys. These guys only take one little hit. So let's rush this guy before he runs. And let's try to get the flesh. I know there's another one. He's probably on the back of the building. We'll get him in a second. A little bit of hide. How much do I need? 15, I think. Why does it sound like water? Oh, he must be in the ground. That's probably the reason why. How much do we need? 13. Okay, only 13 hide. That's actually not too bad. Just double check and make sure there's nothing around here. Let's go ahead and go to the forge. Did I not make this? I thought I did. Maybe not. Okay, so let's go ahead and make that. I definitely want to keep some of the metal because I want to be able to make some of this shit. It looks like we're going to actually have to go out and get some more. And all of that. So this is gonna kind of suck getting all of this, man. The grind is real. Back at it. Hell yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. We got it. Oop, wrong button. Alright, so let's come over here. Let's put this bitch in our inventory. And let's go cut some bitches up. Let's do this. Hell yeah, man. Got us an actual sword instead of that stone piece of shit. Hell yeah. Alright, let's come over here. Let's pick up some more branches. I'm going to probably stay in third person for mainly this one. Just so I can kind of see around me until we get back to the point where we have some armor. Let's go ahead. Oh, I definitely aggroed him. Something I always recommend is to definitely get used to doing the roll. It's great to use whenever you have... Damn, man. You are fucking me up. He is definitely fucking me up with that shit. If you guys actually look, too, on the very top left-hand corner where my stam's at, I know the blood's over there splattered, and where my health is, it's actually, there's like this pink little line there. That pink line is actually from when we were ever in the corruption, or when we were in the corruption, and it was actually draining our max stam and draining our health altogether. So I'm not exactly sure how long that lasts. Hopefully it's not a permanent thing. I don't think it really would be. I actually kind of thought that after you die, it would go away, but it didn't. You know, we all got fucking murdered pretty much, so. Let's see. Did we get much hide off that guy? I didn't even really look. We got 8 now, so let's come down here. Let's make some twine. Make 19. So we got 10 that we need there, and then 13 there. Let's go ahead and make that as well. I'll run up on this rabbit. That bitch should have gave us some more. Barely gave us shit. I love like how this big rock just explodes. Man, I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger up in this bitch. Just shredding shit, dude. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and repair a few tools. Bring this bad boy out just in case we have somebody run up on us. Need to focus a little bit on strength from what it seems like. Man, I'm getting fucked up a little bit. That or my health. Or maybe even stam. Stam seems like it's like the big thing. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Come on, man. I imagine the sword would have actually killed those guys a little bit faster than what it actually did. Kind of disappointed in the sword. It might be just because I need to, I don't know, maybe it just was I ran out of stam too quick or something, or just because I haven't used the other sword in a while, but let's go ahead and aggro that guy. Making sure it's only one. Come on, hit him. You been hitting him? God damn. Fucking me up. I cannot have that guy see me. If he does, he'll fucking kill me. We'll come over here, grab some more fiber and shit like that, and then we'll fucking head out and we'll go ahead and try to kill that bitch as well. We need to regain some of our fucking stam, though. We're running a little low. Or not stam, we're running a little low on our health. Let's come over here and chop down that shit. I love those trees. I wish that there was just a shit ton more. I want to see like 2 right now in front of me. Let's see. So I just need the hide. A little disappointed I didn't get the hide there. Oh, fuck, I made that knife, didn't I? No, I didn't. Let's come down here. Make more twine. And then let's craft the knife. And then we're good, man. I could probably aggro him and kill him. Let's see if these little guys are up. These little guys over here will definitely give us enough that we need for that bow. I don't see them. They're not. Or is that one? We gotta find out, man. We need this shit. There's none over there. Alright. Let's come over here and let's kill some bitches. Hell yeah, dude. So, what we're gonna start working on, though, guys, is we need to start making hide. And what I mean by that is, let me scroll down here, is we need the tannery. And the reason why we need the tannery is because you tan hide, and then that will allow you to make better weapons and better tools. And we definitely are going to need better tools. You know, for instance, right now we're just rocking some fucking stone tools, and that's absolute garbage. It's shit. We need to be able to get to the point where we're going to be able to have way better tools and stuff like that. So, well, you know, might as well start working towards it. So, a big thing is I'm going to have to go out and farm a ton of iron. We'll probably go on a little bit of adventures, kind of exploring the outside a little bit more. Or not the outside, but this desert over here a little bit more. And eventually, actually, I won't even say eventually. Here soon, we're probably going to go on a little expedition with everybody, or at least with most of them, and go out and find us a new home, or at least a place for a new home. Because, we'll go in first. All right, so we really need to track through because we really haven't gone that far. I wish there was a way I could, like, kind of, like, show you, like, a cursor or something. So whenever we go on these adventures, we pretty much go right through this little... That's the furthest as I can go. You can see where my teardrop is. Oh, no, there it is. Shit. There's the cursor. So we always go up right through here, and then we'll head up right in this area. And then right here is where we do all of our farming. We'll go all the way over here, and that's pretty much as far as we've gone. Me and Sleazy's made it all the way over here before and gotten killed. This is where that little camp is. Then there's like another camp right here. I'm thinking that we can head up over through here and then see if we can make something across this. And I know that this is going to be a rough area. It was really rough over here. I mean, we made it probably all the way to about, like, right there. And then that's where we got, that's where we were just getting too much corruption, and we were running too low on water, so we had to run all the way back. And this is, like, right around the area that I died. And that's a pretty far hike, I'm not going to lie. And then Dime died somewhere over here. And then Sleazy died, like, right over here, too, where I did. Actually, we saw his body whenever I did die. But what I want to do is I want to be able to make it either up here to this area. But this area is going to be so much harder. So I was thinking it was either there or we can track all the way up to about, like, right here. It's a little bit of a green area. And I was hoping that that's actually a decent place. So maybe go up through here. I mean, I know this is going to be just scorching hot. That you can tell that's like a dry waterbed. So what I'm thinking about doing and seeing if we could, like, track up through here, hug across this mountain, and then maybe kind of go around where the creek is, and then kind of see if that's a decent area. We'll probably head up there here soon. We'll definitely do it today. But in this episode, it probably won't be in this one, honestly, just because we're already like 12 minutes into this one and shit. So. And I usually like to make each episode about 30 minutes apart. So let's go ahead and walk over here. Let's kill this bitch. We need to aggro him first then. And then we need to get his fucking... We need to get all that hide, man. Come at me, baby. What's up, dude? Die, bitch. Die, bitch. Come on, hit him. What the fuck? I'm not gonna hit him. Wow, what the fuck? Look at my health. That's why I like a bow. I never, ever get hit, ever. But, of course, when I don't use a bow, I use a sword. Not a fucking stone sword, but when I use a sword, I get fucked up. Yeah, no, see, that's the exact reason why I use the bow. Every fucking time. Hands down. It is so much better. You fucking don't take any damage, like almost never, from shit. That's so annoying. I don't know why. It's something that it's to me it's irritating. First thing that this sword, in my opinion, should be able to kill these guys fairly quickly. I feel like I'm actually to the point where I'm a little overpowered in this area, but that's mainly when I get a bow, though. So, all right. So let's come over here. Thank you, by the way, to the guy that did sit there and try to tell me how to do this. I definitely appreciate it because it allowed me to, let's see if that actually shows up now. So it's still not showing up. All right. So let's go ahead and just go, let's see. That should fucking just place right there. I'm just trying to sit there and see why it's not going. Alright. That's fucking annoying. Alright, so let's just go ahead and take this bitch out of our inventory. And then we'll just go like this. And then that. Or this and then this. There we go. I think that's so stupid that you have to do that. But I guarantee it's because there's different variations of arrows and stuff like that. So I bet you that's the reason why they do it. All right, so let's go ahead and gather some plant fiber. We're definitely going to need quite a bit. I mean, we got to remake our whole armor and stuff like that. We need to make that tannery too. I already got everything for it. I believe I got everything even for the carpenter's bench. You need that to be able to get a crossbow. I'm definitely assuming that thing's going to fucking shoot way, way slower, but it should deal, for instance, if it shoots 2 times slower, it should at least deal like 3 times more damage than what a bow does. It should always be slightly better. If I'm going to have to incorporate, if I have to go through more hassle to be able to get something like that, it should be it should be something that deals much more damage. So, and to like, kind of like compensate how it's more slow and shit like that. Alright, let's fuck up big boy right here. Fuck you. Look at that. Look how easy that was. See, that's the reason why I feel like this game is like pathetic when it comes to certain things. By the way, this game is supposed to be coming out in May, the full release. I feel like there's a lot more, like, so right now I'm playing on the X, and you'll kind of see a little bit of screen tearing. Like, it looks like the screen's a little shaky and shit. And so that's what you guys will see on your end. On my end, it's a little bit worse because it's going through the Elgato, so that's the reason why on my end it will look a lot worse. There's a lot of stuff that they have to improve on. I mean, this game, the full release in March, excuse me, of next year, nah, that's too early, man, in my opinion. That's way, way, way too early. They need like, they're talking about bringing this thing out of alpha for the full release. It's like, you guys do know that you're forgetting about the beta version, right? This thing definitely needs to hit beta way before it comes out of early access, like alpha. So, that's just my opinion, guys. This game has a lot more to go. They need to add so much more to it. The game needs to get a little bit more complicated, I would say. They need to expand the map exponentially. I mean, like, yeah, we've been here for already, I think this will be like the 11th episode or the 12th episode, something like that. And, I mean, we have mainly stayed in this general vicinity, and we definitely need to kind of branch out a little bit more. But, I mean, I'm telling you, like, when we start moving, we're going to start moving. And the main reason why we haven't really moved is because all of our shit is centralized right here. So, you know, we pretty much at the moment, you know, when we need iron, we can just go up there and grab iron. When we need anything else, we can just go and grab it and then haul it back. So that's the reason why it's kind of like there's really not a big, like kind of like a incentive to move quite yet. Now, when we reach a certain level, like for instance, when I reach a certain point where the only way for me to kind of like get better gear is going way, way, way up north. Oh, I mean, hands down, we're going to have to move because I'm the one that's the highest level. I'm the one that's on this, you know, I'm the one that's doing stuff. Like, for instance, I'm level 17. I'm already almost, I was like, what the fuck is that sound? I'm already almost, or almost halfway through 17. So I'm already going on to the next part. All right, so we have some and that, some and that. So I feel like vanity and then accuracy, hand down. Accuracy has to fucking be a major thing. All right, so let's go down here. Let's go ahead and make 43. That actually might be enough. And then I need to collect enough fiber altogether so we need to go off and kill a bunch of guys and things like that. Again, the reason why I am not... Oh, my God. I don't know if you guys just saw that. I don't know what the fuck that alligator is doing. I think it's a glitch. He's probably way down by the beach. Yeah, so see, that's not even hitting him. Alright, so, yeah, he's down there. There's like a weird glitch going on. So, when me and Kyson was running around, waiting on everybody to get on and shit, we were just kind of dicking around, looking, to see what's going on and stuff, and these, like, certain, like, around the certain area and everything. My bad, my phone's going off at the moment, so I'm kind of looking at that. But the thing is like, so, he was wondering, like, a lot about stuff. Ooh, we got hyena or something. Yep. But he was wondering, like, where is the rhino and stuff like that, because he was there when we first fought it and killed it. And so he was really like, I want to go see it, check it out. So we went and checked it out and stuff like that. And he, when he was able to see it and stuff, it was like floating across the fucking, like pretty much, like, let me see, I'm trying to think of the best explanation. So, like, let's just say, like, right up there on the very top of that cliff. It was, like, in the middle of the air, like, floating, walking, like, that way. First thing is like, when you guys, the people that are making Conan, when you guys sit there and say the official release is just going to be about a few months from now, and when you still have walking dinos in the middle of the air, and then when you walk over to the area that, like, this side of the cliff to just get a closer look at it when it's all the way over here, and then it fucking, like, glitches all the way back to there, and then it kills you. Yeah, that's you got a little bit of a long way to go before this game's even close to be officially released. That's still very, very, very early. Like, for instance, the AI in this game right there. You can look at it. They've definitely done improvements to where it actually now attacks each other, but look how it's, like, glitching around and shit. That's the kind of stuff that, like, kind of irritates me about some games like this. Is, like, when they're like, oh, yeah, the official release is going to be here soon. I'm kind of going on a rant here, but it's frustrating to me. Because you can see those guys just flying around and shit like that, but it's kind of like, this game is definitely not at that point to be officially, to be released. And, for instance, Ark is going to be officially released when Aberration comes out. Ark should not be officially released yet. Ark still has a long way to go. They still have a lot of content to add. Yeah, I put so much fucking time into it, but the thing is like, that game still has a lot more to go. It needs a lot more bosses. It needs a lot more shit like that. Let's kill that. Come on, man. You fucking kidding me? We're gonna hit these bitches. Come on. I want you to come here. Come on. One more. Alright. You had your chance. You could have killed me. Am I starving now? I am. Alright, so let's go ahead and fucking eat our little eggs. But guys, it's just frustrating to me when developers do that. It's like, come on, man. Like, this game definitely has a long way to go. Don't say it's going to be officially released soon. What am I fighting now? There's nothing here. It's something like glitched into the fucking wall. Come on, man. And see, like, right here. This chest, go to open it. It's glitched out. Alright. Yeah, see, that's another thing. That's my point about games like this. That's the reason why I get a little frustrated. Like, yeah, I'm excited for the game. No matter what, I definitely... I recommend this game to anybody. I recommend people to buy it. I recommend people to try it out and see if they enjoy it. Especially if you're a big fan of, like, survival games and when it comes to games like to challenge you and shit. But my thing is like, come on, like, like when you see these glaring issues and you're going to give yourself an official release date, this is what's going to happen. You're going to either say, oh yeah, we're just coming out of alpha. We're going to go into, like, the next phase, like beta, make up some bullshit excuse and stuff. Instead of, like, doing things like that, man up and just sit there and be like, instead of, like, going down with the pressure, because everybody wants the game. Like, for some reason, there's just a bad reputation when it comes to early access overall. And a lot of people don't like early access. I love it. I think it's amazing. You can invest into a game that you believe that has a lot of potential, and at the same time, you take the gamble. I mean, just like how this is. For instance, I'm taking a gamble. Like, yeah, I put money into. I put $30 into this to sit there and see, if it's going to be a good game or not. And I'm here to play it and have fun and give some feedback. Well, my feedback is don't take this game out of early access. Keep it in early access for now. You need to leave it in at least for a year or two. You need to really work on your AI. You need to work on a lot of bugs. For instance, whenever you switch from, like, a bow and then over to something else to harvest it, sometimes you just continuously punch. Another thing is this fucking arrow glitch. This has been going on for a while now. and you still haven't fixed that. You know, it's like simple little things like this. Like, yeah, I imagine it's a pretty easy fix. It's a pretty easy like little thing to go in, but do it. Get it done and over with. If it's an easy little thing, just put somebody on it, code it, and just fix the coding in it. You know, if it's just a simple little bug that happens, fix it. You know, find out what the issue is and do it. But when you give it like just a few more months of this game's going to come out, no. In my opinion, whenever a game is like just a few more months until it's actually going to be the official release, that means the game is done already. It's just going through a couple little bugs and things like that. But it's not like your AI is still buggy, you know, running around doing stupid shit. You don't have dinosaurs. You don't have fucking creatures like floating in the air and stuff like that. You don't have like things like spazzing out, like, you know, skipping around and shit. You don't have, you know, antelope in the fucking ground or the deer in the ground. Like, you know, I guarantee that's not the way it's meant to be. They're not supposed to be like inside of the dirt and then they just pop like flying out with the dirt everywhere. I imagine what it is like when you're supposed to be walking up to them, you know, they're like laying down, like curled up, and then when they see you walking over to them, they'll probably like get up and like run, and it stirs up a bunch of dirt. I bet you that's what it's supposed to be, but it's not that. You know, there's a lot of stuff that they could easily improve on in this game. Like, for instance, the way that things break apart, amazing. Another thing right here, tree. Look at that. It's fucking squares. It's not round. It's just squares. So that's the thing. Like, you know, you could easily fix that. You can make that nicer. You can make some of the foliage nicer. You can change up the shaders, too. Make the shaders nicer in this game. You can clean it up a little bit more and everything like that. Granted, I know, like, consoles can't handle that. But as a consumer, hell yeah, man. I'm going to put some money into that. It's going to look beautiful. It's going to play great. Oh, fuck yeah. Hands down, I'm going to fucking do that. Most amazing thing about games is when they really invest time into that. So, for instance, a game that I absolutely love to death, The Forest. It's done everything it can to fucking make it that it's the best as it can. So, but guys, that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm going to make a bunch of armor, then we'll be right back in the next episode. And we're not going to rant in the next one either. So, hope you guys have a great day, and deuces.